So let's talk about this video for a minute. So this is a young lady from Imo State. She married in Anambra State. She got married in Anambra. So one thing led to another. Her husband died. So after everything, she make the matter worse, because this video is very, very angry, very, very annoying that in this 25th century some people are still living in the past. Now this lady, she said nobody even showed her husband corpse. She didn't get the opportunity to see her husband before the family buried him, because the man, they said, married before he got married to this lady. This is one of the Igbo tradition. Igbo still practice some, not all. Some people still practice it. In our tradition, as an full-blooded Igbo person, you are entitled to marry as many wives as possible. In Igbo tradition, just like Christianity came in and decided to, when you accept Christ, you can, the Bible say, one man, one wife. But when you are not in Christ and you believe in tradition and you worship the deity of Igbo land and you believe in tradition, you don't go to church, you believe in that omenala, that is what you practice, you are entitled to marry as much as possible. So this young lady married this guy traditionally. When you marry traditionally in Igbo land, you have done everything, you pay the dowry, do everything, automatically the person is now your wife. Just that they didn't do court legal marriage, but the traditional wedding is one of the full legal rights in Igbo land that we know of. You understand? Most of our parents did that, just like people have started being enlightened and doing court. Most people will do traditional and do court, they will not do white. Most people will do white, then after they will go and do court. But that's not the case. The case is these people buried the husband without informing this lady. And when this lady makes inquiry and entered her husband's house to pick one or two, the family locked her up in police station and said she did break her entry in her own husband's house. So the family went back and brought the first wife back, telling the first wife that the second wife wanted to take your husband's property. Maybe along the line, maybe the man divorced the first wife, or I don't know. But you people will pay attention to the video to understand better. And the girl is trying to tell them that I did not break her enter into my husband's house. And the Nigerian system, where they went and connived with police and judges and they locked this woman up for days. She was in police detention. They locked her up, saying that she broke into her husband's house. How can you, in a same generation, say that a widow broke into her husband's house? Does that sound reasonable to you? So this video is just an opener to us men. Try as much as you can to put your house in order. Put your house in order and make sure you take care of your health. So that no, when you die, they will be dragging here and there, family, and some families, I'm totally ashamed of you guys. You people will not work, waiting for somebody to die so that you will inherit. Waiting for somebody to die so that you go and inherit property. It's just so shameful that in this era, people are still living in this delusion. So that's, by the way, watch the complete interview done by Harrison Nation, so that if you have any other thing to tell and to feel for the lady, go ahead and do that. Thank you for watching.
Are you dragging property with this family?
I'm not dragging property with them. Even as they've collected everything, I left everything for them.
You're not dragging anything with them?
I'm not dragging any property with them. All I want is my freedom. I don't know why they are fighting me.
My name is Harrison Nation. On the young widow I talked about, I posted, I told you guys she was charged to court for breaking, for stealing, breaking, and entry. She was charged to High Court in Onitsha. Alright, she's here with me here in the office. I posted about her story, how her husband died, and then she was arrested and accused of killing the husband, okay? And she spent at the police station, she spent 1 month,
7 days.
1 month, 7 days.
5 days.
1 month, 5 days.
Yes.
She spent 1 month, 5 days in police custody. All right, in Oka, State CID Oka. All right, and then they carried out investigation, and I told you guys that autopsy was conducted, and then later they released her on bail, and then the case was sent to DPP. DPP now gave advice and said they should charge her for stealing, breaking, and entering. All right, and she's being charged. She was charged to court. This is her mother. Her mother is here, and also she was charged to court alongside her mother, her friend, and then her auntie. 4 of them are standing trial at Onitsha High Court. So why I'm involved in this case is because 1, the police arrested her and kept her in the cell for 1 month plus. I'm not saying that she should not be arrested for any offense. No. Then again, the case was taken to DPP, and they now charging her for stealing and breaking and entering. And when I reviewed the case, I discovered that she was married to the late husband. Now the family, some friends are coming out and saying that there was no marriage. So the video I posted, that was a traditional marriage. So the mother is here now to clarify if her daughter's bride price was paid. Let us start from the mother first, so that she can tell us if truly her daughter's bride price was paid. So mommy, welcome to Asaba. Biko, you will just tell us maybe in pidgin language. In pidgin. It doesn't have to be pidgin language. Is that? Oh yeah, she's your daughter.
Yes, only daughter.
Only daughter.
Yes.
Okay. When did she get married to is it Chukunonso? Chukunonso, alias Ambassador.
November.
What year?
The date have been
no, year.
Last year
November.
Yes.
Konudi. Okay. So who came to your house, your place, and said he wants to marry your daughter?
Chinonso Emma.
Okay. And then who again? Or he came alone, or with who?
With mother, with father.
Okay.
With friends.
Okay. And they said that they saw a girl. They want to marry her.
Yes.
Okay. Because it was the way made the marriage.
He just ego niile ọ kwụrụ ụgwọ isi ya ọ gbara nkwụ o mere otu esi eme just emme nwaanyị nọ n'Ịchaba anyị with Imo State.
This is the video of the traditional marriage is displayed on my page. Now that Chukunonso and who is no money in the marriage?
Fabia mme abialo mpi abialo ụmụnne abia friends abialo that very
so that means on ya
ọ kwụrụ ụgwọ isi ya everything ọ bialo kwụ ụgwọ isi ya gba nkwụ ya mee everything. Oh, what they can actually have
before this thing
emezia.
All right. So Ngozi.
Yes, sir.
She's here with us. Can you just turn a little so that they can see you? Sorry. All right. So this is Ngozi. This is the young widow I talked about. Her name is Ngozi. So Ngozi, so sorry for what happened. All right. We're trying to bring back what has happened. Just tell us briefly. We'll just ask you some questions and you respond. All right. Okay. I posted your story on my page, and then some persons were saying that you were not married to your late husband traditionally, all right, and you told me personally that you married traditionally but not court marriage. Abby?
Yes.
Did you tell anybody you are married court marriage?
No,
it was traditional marriage that you married.
Yeah.
All right, now we heard your husband was killed. You told me your husband was killed. All right, because came in, what happened? How was your husband? Just tell us, what happened, how your husband, because now your mom have told her that both of you are married.
Yeah,
Are you not married?
We're married.
When I'm married,
Yeah.
Traditional marriage.
Yes.
And she said the families of the late husband, all of them came to that marriage.
Everybody witnessed
This is the video again. I'm playing the video again so you can see it. So tell us what happened. What killed your husband?
Okay. Last year, December period, that was on 29. After I saw my husband, because I was in Asaba, my friend's place, with his consent, he said I should stay in Asaba for some time, after the traditional marriage. So on 29, I went to Onitsha. We went to help my mom get some things from her old apartment. Then after that, after we got the stores, he dropped me and my best friend in my best friend's house. He said he wanted me to go with him to Oba. his workplace. I told him no, that I'm not feeling too well and too strong, that let me just stay at my best friend's place, that he should come and pick me the next day.
Okay.
He said, okay, no problem. Then he left. Shortly later, he called me and was like, he's in his friend's hotel, Danny Hills at Mbo, and he would just relax there for some time before going to Oba, which I said no problem. Then afterwards, he started complaining of feeling somehow. He's feeling tired. He's feeling that he doesn't know the signs that his body was giving to him. I said, okay, since you're already in a hotel, why don't you just lodge a room at your friend's hotel and just sleep? He said, okay. That was the response that he gave to me. He said, okay, babe. Then about an hour or thereabouts, only for him to call me and tell me that he got a call from Oba, that some persons were kidnapped. And he did not tell me before he left. He was already in Oba before he called me. So I still have our last conversation in my phone. So when he got to Oba, he was like that he saw the kidnappers around that Oba stroke Obusi roadside.
Go ahead.
That he passed them on the way, that they are inside Keke. I just told him to be careful. He said, all right, no problem. And he said he was going to their office. I didn't know that he went to a hotel in that same Oba. He said he was hungry and he needed to go eat. Okay, I was at home that night. He called me with somebody's number because he has my number off head. He called me with somebody's phone. His friend, Thomas, the man, he works at this Onitsha Head Bridge. He called me with the man's number and he said he was shot. I thought my husband was lying at first, because I thought maybe it's just because he wanted me to go with him. Then when he was saying that he was shot, Thomas collected the phone.
Yeah, so that we can be able to break, so that because of time. So your husband was shot.
Yeah.
That is like gone.
He was shot.
He was shot. Then he was in the hospital.
Yeah.
That was on the 29th of December.
Yeah.
Alright, so did you visit him at the hospital?
It was already late. It was around to 12.
To 12?
Yeah, to 12 after 1.
Okay, that's in the morning.
Yeah, midnight.
Midnight,
yes.
Oh, okay. So in the morning you rushed to the
In the morning, early morning, I went there with my best friend.
Okay.
Yeah,
he was your best friend's name?
Chidinma.
And you went there, okay. So when you got there, what happened?
When I got there, I saw my husband in the pool of blood, and he told me what happened. I was like, he didn't know if it was the person that called him, that lured him to that place so that they will be able to have access to him. He couldn't talk much, and I did not bother. Of course, he's a strong man, so I believe he was going to come out strong. So I did not bother asking him much questions. Then the next thing, about 3 hours later, he instructed me to just go get a new phone for him, because he said that the assassin took his phones from him and left his car key for him. That the person behind that took his phone for evidence. So that's just what he told me.
Okay, so that was how. Then, at what point did he die?
He died on 1st.
He died on the 1st.
Yes.
On the 1st of
1st of January. Yes.
Okay. So the day he died. Okay. Apart from you, because now somebody made a comment and said she was at the hospital alone at the hospital with the husband. So now they are trying to accuse her of killing the husband. Now at the hospital, who was with you at the hospital?
His brother, their last born.
What's his brother's name? You have to mention names.
Chedozie.
So when you mention somebody, you have to mention the person's name so that So Chedozie was with you at the hospital. And who again?
My mom.
Your mom came to the hospital?
Because she came shortly before he died.
Okay. And who again?
No, his friend Papilo.
His friend Papilo.
Yes.
All of you were at the hospital.
Yes.
All right. So did he eat anything at the hospital? Like, did he eat anything at all at the hospital?
There was no time he ate anything, because the doctor instructed us not to give him food.
Okay.
He kept on postponing the surgery to that first.
On the 1st.
He did the surgery on 31st night. Yes, my husband was not able to eat anything.
Okay.
Just stroke that 1st that he died.
Okay.
And before his death, he was complaining that he's hungry. That because he's having ulcer, and he's always very, very stubborn when his own starts.
Okay. I saw the doctor's statement. He said he was at the theater or something. Then later he was telling you to stay, but the man insisted that he wants to go to the ward. something like that.
The theater is very dirty.
Okay.
A theater where they will operate on somebody, still keep the person there and bring another patient in and still operate on the person again. The theater was open, it was dirty and smelly, so he couldn't stay there. He was demanding for a private room.
Private room.
Yes. The theater was very dirty. He was feeling very uncomfortable there.
Okay, now was his request granted when he said he needed to leave that place to a private?
Nobody listened to him.
Okay.
They were only telling him to be calm, that they will attend to him. All the nurses were just doing big lady and big women.
Okay, let's not blame the hospital now. Let's leave that. Okay, now, and I saw a comment where they were accusing you that you killed your husband. I saw a comment where they were accusing you that you killed your husband, that you gave him 5 Alive juice, that you gave him a juice and you killed your husband. What happened? Can you just share that story?
Nothing happened. My mom came to the hospital on 30th and also on 31st. So that 31st, after she came, she brought 2 wrappers for him. She brought buckets, Dettol and soap so that I can be able to be using to clean his body. And when she was about leaving, my husband told her to cook for him and bring that. He has missed her food. Then my mom told him that she will not be able to do that. She's not feeling too well. So he said, okay, no problem. Even if it's 5 Alive, because he likes 5 Alive a lot.
Your husband likes 5 Alive, okay.
He said even if it's 5 Alive, she should buy for him. So me and I told my mom, buy 2. Which she did, and that was the same 5 Alive that she brought on 1st of January 2025. She brought it that evening. So when the doctor was demanding for stuff, because when he was complaining that he's hungry, doctor said I should give him Lucozebos. Lucozebo was upstairs, our own room. I told the brother to help me go get Lucozebo.
That's Chidozie.
He should help me go get the Lucozebo. He just stood there and he was just looking at me. He was expecting me to use my hand and go up. So when I was about going up, then my mom, because she's with something, she was like, can he take 5 Alive? So the doctor said, okay, no problem, that it will serve. So
the doctor said it's okay, it will
no
serve.
problem, it will serve.
That the one she bought that the husband requested before, that she bought 2, right?
Yes.
So
the doctor said I should just give him the 5 Alive. That is going to be enough. I dig out into the nylon. I brought one. I opened it. It was locked. I personally opened it in the presence of everybody. I gave him small.
In presence of who and who?
The doctor and his assistant, his brother, my mom, his friend, and me and other nurses.
Okay.
Yeah. So I gave him the 5 Alive. I gave him small. He sipped. Then the only thing he was telling me is, baby, I feel like I'm dying. I'm hungry. Doctor, please give me food. He was literally begging the doctor to give him food. The doctor said no. The only thing that the doctor did was just to put strings in his 2 hands, his leg, was looking for vein even in his lap. Like a lot of injections.
Okay, let's leave that way now. All right. So he died on the 1st of...
He died on 1st of
January. All right. So when he died, what happened? Who took him to the mortuary and every other thing?
That same night that he died, I was with his brother, Chidozie.
Okay.
So I started calling his friends. Although I called them before he passed, but nobody came. So after that night that he died, immediately I called them, all of them.
Who and who did you call that did not come to the hospital to see him? His friends?
Navdak. His name is Chibuzo Ono.
You have your call log of that day, right? It should be your phone.
No, it's iPhone.
iPhone.
Yes.
Okay, maybe I don't know. You called Navdak, his friend, and who again?
Imagoda.
Alhaji.
Although Alhaji came, but just once he came and left. He didn't come again.
Before he died, or?
Yeah, before he died.
Before he died, who again?
Yeah, I called Oga Loco, but Oga Loco did not pick.
Okay.
Yes. And even my husband called them.
Okay, before he died, he even called them.
The hospital.
And none of them came.
None of them came.
His only person that came, he said, emission one Papilo was what?
Papilo came.
A
few minutes before he died.
He was in the hospital with 2 people.
Yes.
So these guys, you did not come to see him.
They did not come to see him.
They only came when
he died.
When he died, okay.
Then that night after he died, their last born, Chidozie and Imagoda, said I should go home and go and rest. Okay, because
Chidozie and Imagoda said you should go home
and go and rest.
To go and rest, okay.
Yes. Then when I was about leaving, I told Chidozie to go with me. to our home at Mpo. He said he cannot go with me, that he will come the next day.
The home in Mpo, is it for who?
For me and my husband.
That's where people stay in
Yes.
Mpo. Okay.
It's a rented place, but
He just said he will not go with you.
he said he will go home.
He will go
That he will not go with me.
Okay.
So I said, okay, no problem. I won't be the only one sleeping in my house. And I
Yes.
don't want to go to my mother's house. It's
Okay.
far from the hospital.
Yes.
And I said, okay, no problem. Let me just go with my best friend, Chidema.
Okay.
So that the next day, me and her will come back to the hospital. So, and Imagoda personally asked me to go. That I'm free to go. I even wanted to sleep at the hospital. They said I should go. That I should go home. That I should come back the next day. So I drove with the car to my
Okay,
best
you drove
friend's-
the car.
Yes, I
Okay.
drove the car home.
Okay.
To my best friend's house. That was where I parked the so-called car that they said I stole.
Okay, the car you drove from the hospital.
Yes, that is the same
You
car they
parked
said
to
I
your
stole.
friend's place.
Yes,
Because they said you stole her car.
that is the car that they said I stole.
What car is that, please?
It's Lexus 330.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
So when I got there, I couldn't sleep though. So forward to what happened in the morning. In the morning, 2nd of January, my mom called me. She was even the one that woke me. She couldn't sleep. She called me throughout the night. I was not picking. She was just calling my best friend. Then my best friend was the one giving me phone. Then around after 6 in the morning, when I finally picked my mother's call, after I picked her call, she said I should get dressed so that we'll go, that she's coming down to Onitsha. I told her, okay, no problem. I'll wait for her at my best friend's house. And when she gets to Onitsha, she should let me know because she stays at 33. Then I called Che Dozie, my husband's brother. I asked him where he was. He said he was at Fegi, their house. But what I was hearing was not even sounding like someone that is at Fegi. I was hearing Mbo Junction. So it now made me start thinking after I ended the call, why would this boy tell me he's at Figi when he's close to my husband's house? What is he doing there? So after I ended the call, I told my best friend what happened. My best friend was like, are you sure that this boy did not go to your husband's house? Then I told my mom that she should come down fast, quickly, that I want to go to my husband's house and go and pick something. Although the only clothes I was wearing was the one I was putting on, and few other dresses that my husband bought for me for my girlfriend.
So you went to your husband's house.
Yes.
When you got there, what happened?
I went to my husband's house, and when I got there, Chedoze have already changed the small gate key.
Okay, they went to the house and then changed the key.
Without letting me know to change the small gate key.
Okay, they did not ask you for key or anything.
I gave him the key. I personally gave him the key to that entrance on 30th of December when he came to the hospital because we had security dogs there.
Okay,
and
you even gave him your house key?
I gave him my house key.
Okay.
I was the one that gave him my house key. That was the main reason why he had the access to the house in the first place. I gave him my house key so that he would help me go feed my pet dog, my security dog that is in the house, and so other things. And in case of he wants to do something for me. So I gave him my key, and that was the key that he used to gain access to that house to be able to change to the new one.
Okay, so when you now saw that the gate was locked, what did you do?
I decided to access the big gate because the big gate lock is not strong.
Okay.
The big gate is just like the hand and the lock, like you just jam it together. When you push it, it's open. The place is safe. You understand? We don't experience anything like thief or something there. So the gates, sometimes we even leave our gates open and we go to sleep. You understand? So I pushed the gates and the gates opened. So I entered from the big gates. That was what happened. But I did not enter the main building when I entered the house because I left those documents in that my husband Corolla.
Okay, what document is that? Which document is that?
Majority of those documents are the document of lands that he sold.
Okay.
Yes. Some of those.
Okay, so how did he get to you?
Okay, on 30th, like I said, when he asked me to go get phone for him at the house, when I got there, I did not see the little key to our own bedroom.
Yes.
So I had to break the door because of course I'm the one that fixed it.
Okay.
So I believe that's my house. I have right to do anything I want to do in that house because it's my husband's house. I fixed the key in the first place. So I break it to bring the key that my husband sent me, to bring the phone that my husband sent me to bring. So when I go to the hospital, I told my husband how I gained access to the room. He was like, okay, no problem. That I should go back to the house get some document. He told me where he kept some documents.
Okay, your husband told you that he kept some documents somewhere.
Yes, and the ones I know.
Okay.
Yes. Then he told me that I should go and pack everything together. I packed some phones in his house and put it in his red Corolla. He gave me his Corolla key. So I went to the house. That is how the documents got into the car.
He told you to pack it and do what now? Like you should
He
pack
said,
it and keep it or
he
what?
just said I should pack it first.
Okay.
Then I did as he said. Then on 31st, when he was complaining bitterly about his leg, that he feel like he's dying, this one, that one, he made mention of me taking his document to Imagoda if anything happened. He said
okay, Imagoda is
his friend.
he said you should take it to Imagoda in case if anything happens.
That Imagoda already know what to do with it.
Okay, Imagoda knows what to do with it.
Yes.
Imagoda, that's your husband's
His
friend.
friend.
Okay.
So he said Imagoda already know what to do with it. That he's going to call Imagoda. I said okay, no problem. So
Okay. So that was how you have access to the document.
That was how I have.
And then the
access to
car, because the
document.
car you took it from the hospital. That's the car that they said
Yes.
that you stole.
Yes.
And the document that you stole. All right. That's what they are accusing her of. You understand? Now, at what point did they now arrest you?
They arrested me after I got the documents. Because when my mother came from 33, I did not tell her that I was going to my husband's house.
So how did they know you are with documents? You have documents with you.
That's the problem. Chiedoze already entered that house, although he has been entering that house
Yes.
to help me clean. So I will even say that it's my fault because I permitted it. I mean,
No, his husband brothers now.
Yes, but
you have a free mind with them. That's why.
I had a free mind with him, but he
Okay.
never did. He never did in the first place.
It's okay. Chidozie, maybe he knows about the document or
He
something.
knows about the document.
So they now came to ask you for
They
documents.
now came to ask me for the documents.
Did you give to them? Did you give them documents? And when they came to ask you at the first time?
When I got the document that day, 2 men came to the house.
You know who are these two
I
men?
don't know them.
Okay.
I don't know them, but I've seen their face. They are one touts from but I don't know their names. But if I see their faces, I will know. They came there. They started asking me what I was doing there. I said, "This is my husband's
You
house."
asked me what you were doing in the
Yes,
house.
in the house. I said, "This is my husband's house. Don't I have the right to come to my husband's house again?" You know, in the middle of it, they took the key. They took the car key from me because I was holding the Corolla key.
They took the car key from you?
They took my own house key from me. So when they took it, although when I brought the document, I gave it to my friend to help me drop it inside the keke that I came with because my car did not start. The car did not start in the morning. So I called the mechanic and the mechanic said he will come but not now. So I had to take a keke to go to the house because of course it's very important. So I put the documents in the keke before the men came and started harassing me, said I should give them the key. They took the key, they took my own house key, and I left. So I think they entered the house.
This man harassing you. Why you don't know them? Why did you?
I don't know them.
Why did you not give
I don't
them
know
the
them.
stuff?
So when I gave them the key, I guess they entered the house.
Were they with anybody that from the family or
They are
anything?
not with anybody. I don't know.
You didn't know them before?
I don't know them before, but if I see their faces,
Were they
I
armed
know.
or something?
They are not. Those are just all these more Arbor men. They are just Arbor boys there.
Okay, they took it from you.
Yeah, they took it from they took the key from me and the car key. Then I left with my mom, my auntie.
Okay, when they took it, you even left. You left.
I left.
You left.
I left it for them because that's not the reason why I'm there. The car key is not the reason. The house key is not the reason. I already gotten what I know that my husband asked me to do.
But when they took it, were you having in mind that it was the family that sent them?
I was not having anything in mind because I don't have anything in mind.
So did you call anybody at all?
I did.
Because some people you don't know came to collect document from you. I believe you should be consigned. You understand? Maybe you know where they're coming from or anything.
I don't know where they're coming from, but I already know that it's part of my husband's. All these men, you understand?
Okay, they are your husband people.
So in my mind, I was like, okay, no problem. If I leave here, I'll call him Agoda. Of course, he can, with his words and everything, he can cover up. He will know who those men are.
Okay.
And even the woman that is selling something beside our compound knows the men. So I did not really bother if they are with the key or not. Because I know that once I ask the woman will tell me who the men are.
Okay, so how did you get to the police station?
Okay, I kept the door. When I left the house, I tried calling him Agoda. His number was not reachable. Then one went through. Then he did not pick. So I said, okay, no problem. Let me just go to the hospital so that we'll take my husband to the mortuary before any other thing. Then on our way going there, those men crossed us, double crossed us again.
Those two men
double crossed us again. The only thing in their mind is where is the document? Where is the document?
But they have taken document before now.
They did not take the document. They took the keys.
Okay, the
I
keys.
was with the document.
Oh.
So when they double crossed, they started shouting, "Where is the document? Where is the document that you took from the house? Where is the document that you took from the house?" I told them I did not take any documents. They said, "But you went to the house. You went to pack out the document. The document is no longer there." I said I did not take any document from the house. I did not take any document. I only went there to pick the clothes that I want to change. So they collected my phone inside the keke. Then they beat us back to the hospital.
You and Chidinma.
Me, my girlfriend Chidinma, my mom and my auntie.
Oh.
They beat us back to the hospital. When we got to the hospital, they started beating us mercilessly, and that was where their last born.
Even at the hospital, everything we at the hospital.
And the hospital, they beat us mercilessly. It was their last born that even accused us of killing his brother.
Who is that last born?
The
one that was
the one that was
hospital.
with.
Okay, now accused you of killing your husband with 5 alive.
Yes.
Okay, that was how your mother got involved in this whole stuff, because your mother was the one who bought the 5 alive.
5 alive.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
It was Chidozie that accused us of killing his brother. Then all of them, of course, they believed him because they never liked him. Of course, he was the only person. My husband was the only person that liked me.
Then from the hospital, where did they take you to?
From the hospital, they took us to an uncompleted building beside ShopRite Onitsha.
They took you to an uncompleted building beside ShopRite Onitsha. You and who were taken to that place?
Me, my best friend, my mom, and my auntie.
4 of you.
Yes.
They took us to the uncompleted building beside ShopRite Onitsha. Okay, Akodo. So they use Akodo to mark what people in the You said they use Akodo mortar to were hitting on her legs. So go ahead.
Then when we got to the ShopRite, that uncompleted building at ShopRite, all of them ganged up against me. They started beating me.
Just try to speak a little louder.
They started beating me. Everybody ganged up against me. His brothers, his friends, especially.
Okay, I saw a video where you were sitting down on the floor.
Yes.
With a girl, your friend. That's Chidinma, right?
Yes.
Was it the same place that they took you guys to? That's beside ShopRite Onitsha.
Yes.
That was where they took you guys to.
Yes.
So I saw that video. This is the video that I saw. That is the one that is they posted as a defense, saying that she was confessing. In this video, were you confessing to a crime that you committed or the one you did not commit? I
did not confess to any crime, because that man in question that was questioning me, his real name is Chinedu Ani.
The person that was questioning, his name is Chinedu Ani. So in that video, I saw some document on the floor too. That were saying that they recovered. Those are the document they pick, that they removed.
That they collected, because when the beating was, like when they beat us mercilessly, I had to tell my friend, please, that she should just go show them where she kept the documents. Because when I was calling Imago that he wasn't picking, I had to drop the documents in my friend's house first to go attend to my husband first.
Your friends, the two documents, your friend was, you gave your friend document to keep?
Yes.
Not your mother?
No, my mother.
But they say your mother was the one you gave document. I saw the comments, they paid their own defense.
Sir, nobody.
That I'm coming. They said you gave your mother a document. Your mother had a document under the mortar in her house.
Sir,
that was a lie.
My mother don't have anything to do with those documents. Okay. My mother did not even know I went to pick up a document.
So from that place now that you were, where did they take you again to? How did you do that place you were? It's not a police station anyway. You said it's beside ShopRite Onitsha.
It's not a police station. That was the place that they took us to. They beat us. They threatened to kill us. Like they did a lot of things to us. They accused me of being a horse, standing on the road. Then the man in question, first of all, threatened me first before he started that video. He was like, I should say that it's an arranged marriage. That was what he told me.
The man said, that your name, what do you call his name again?
Chinedu Ani.
Said you should say that your marriage is arranged marriage.
Yes, before they started that video.
Okay. Now from there again, where did they take you to? They took you to where?
From there to the police station straight up.
Which police station is that?
State CID.
Okay. Oh.
Then that is where they dumped us. They left.
And you spent?
I spent a month and 5 days there.
With who and who?
With my mom,
your mother spent that 1 month plus with you too?
Yes.
And your friend and your auntie?
Yes.
You spent 1 month plus in detention?
Yes, 1 month plus.
Now, when you were with your husband, this ambassador, Was there any other woman again in the house as his wife?
Nobody, sir.
Nobody. But were you aware that he was married?
Yes, I was aware that he was married.
And with children?
Yes, with 3 kids.
Okay. What did he tell about the marriage? Like, did he tell you, like, you know, when people are friendly now, you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, at least he will tell you that I was married before, or I was not married before. So what was the story like?
The truth is that he did not even tell me much about him and his wife.
Okay.
The person that even gave me full gist was his own mother.
Okay, his own mother.
Yes.
Told you the
his
gist
mother
between.
Gave me gist between the son and the wife.
Well, what was the gist the mother told you?
The mother was like, although the first day that the mother saw me, she liked me. So later on, we got along.
Because you are a beautiful woman, so nobody will see you and not like you. I know my followers, you are not comment nonsense. Say you like. No, she's into a problem now. Let us solve that problem first. I beg, continue first. Go ahead.
So we go along with the siblings and every other person in the family. So the mother said that she first of all asked where I am from. I said,
you need to be looking to the side.
I'm from Imo State, and she was like, hope I will not do what the other first one
did. You are
did.
from Imo State?
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
So the mother was like, hope I will not do what the other woman did, because she's also from Imo State. So I was like asking, she said that the wife abandoned the husband at the hospital when he was shot. That she came to the house, packed all the man's belongings, the property that she did not even leave a pin for him.
Okay, that was the story the mother was telling you. Yes. Meaning she was telling that she and the woman and the son were no longer together.
They were no longer together.
Okay, so when you now got married, was there any relationship between your late husband and then the first wife, the other woman?
There was no any relationship between the two.
What about the children?
There was good connection between him and his kids.
Okay, where were the kids?
First off, we were staying with the kids. Then
okay, the kids were with the father.
When we were even dating, I was with the kids. The kids were staying with me. The kids were staying with me. The first bell I opened, I brought up dresses for them.
Okay, let's leave that now. You mean the kids were not with the mother?
The kids were not with the mother. When
the kids were with
the kids were with the father when I knew him.
But the mother, was he coming to see the kids? You know, it was you guys married there. You know, was there any? How were they contacted? At least maybe through contact or anything.
The man was not even giving her access because she was dragging the kids with the man.
Okay, your late husband.
Yes.
Denied the wife access to the kids.
Yes.
So, but was there any? How were they contacting the children? Were they contacting the mother or how?
Through welfare.
Okay, they have the case at welfare.
Yes. They were dragging the position of the kids. Then later on, welfare people told her to leave the kids with the dad, that the dad would take good care of them more. And besides, they were not complaining anything about me then. They were comfortable with me. So the welfare was like, since your kids are comfortable with their stepmom, just leave them with her.
Now, do you have any connection with this stepmom? This of the first wife?
I don't have issue with her. She practically calls me almost every day to speak to her kids, because my husband doesn't give her access to call me.
You were the one who was now
because
giving her.
I was the one taking care of them. I gave her access to call me anytime she wants to call me. I have her messages. I've sent her money twice on 2 occasions.
Okay, fine, good. Are you dragging property with this family?
I'm not dragging property with them. Even as they've collected everything, I left everything for them.
You're not dragging anything with them?
I'm not dragging any property with them. All I want is my freedom. I don't know why they are fighting me. So your mother is involved in this whole stuff now, because they accuse your mom of buying the Fight Alive. They are saying that your husband drank and it was poisoned. Yes. And the autopsy already proved me innocent. Yes. No, I saw that because they took the case to DPP for legal advice, and DPP gave advice and said there was nothing like murder when it comes to poison, nothing of such. The man was shot on the 29th of December, and he died on the 1st of January after they have carried out some surgery and the rest of them. Reason why they now charge her for breaking and entering. Now, see where our argument is coming from now. They are married.
although not a court marriage under the act, no, but traditionally she and the man, they are married. So now the DPP or police cannot charge her for breaking and entry. Why? Because they said she broke into her husband's house. This is my stand. And you know, I told you I cannot talk about case that is already in court. I can't discuss about it. I was in court. This is the picture. Not just me and my other colleagues were in court. I said I was witness in the court. And when I got to the court, the judge was laughing at the prosecutions. They are the prosecuting counsel. He now asked a question: are they married? The prosecuting counsel said it was a fake marriage. What is fake marriage? The judge now asked the prosecuting counsel. He now said, were you there? Were you there? So, and there's no case against this woman. I'm not to judge. I'm not the court to judge anyway. The court will decide. But this lady here is just telling the family here now. What? Sorry, you know you are crying. Everything will be fine. I assure you the first time I told you that everything will be fine. I know your mother is suffering this too. You drag a mother into this for nothing. So and now she's saying something to you, the family. She's not dragging property with you people. People are saying the property should go to the first wife. She's not seeking for property. Are you asking for property?
I'm not dragging.
Say it on camera so that they will hear you.
I'm not dragging.
You're not asking for property. She's not asking for anything. She said she wants her freedom. She has suffered enough. So let the poor widow breathe. They have people have carried the car documents. She doesn't need. Say she doesn't need them. Because the husband that gave it to her and she doesn't need them. You understand? So please, I'm begging every one of you, the family. I know you people will reach out to the family. Go to court and withdraw your case in court. She's not fighting you. Me, Harrison, we're not even fighting you too. But taking her to cell for 1 month plus, accusing her for murder, there's no problem. The murder aspect is no longer there. But the issue of breaking and entry, and now you are claiming that is a fake marriage, just leave that aside. I told his friend in the court. I told them, what's the name of that friend again in court? I saw in court. NAFDAC. I told him NAFDAC. I told him, because I said, if there's no case here, mediation, go home and resolve this. She's not asking for property or anything. But the way you guys took the case up, detained her mother, her friend, her auntie, then drag her to court for breaking an entry and stealing. Stealing what? What did she steal? The man married her traditionally. Customs and traditions, bind them together. The man also married the first wife. Traditionally, no marriage under the act. So they are on the same level. Although that woman has children and she's not asking for anything. She's not saying that property should be shared. As soon as she comes here and says she wants property, it's a different thing. From day one, she told me she's not really looking for anything. His family are dragging her for nothing. She, her mother, and her aunt and her friend. So name Anambra State. They are in Imo State, but they live in Anambra State. The court where she's being prosecuted is in Anambra State. The DPP, Minister of Justice, who are handling who reviewed this case is Anambra State. The family actually in Anambra State. The first of ambassador that the late guy which they buried. My dear, did you attend the burial?
Nobody told
about the burial. They went and buried.
Nobody informed
So you understand? The wife of the late guy, that's the first wife, and the children, she's not fighting you people. And that lady, I told her in court. If you are watching this video, you know I told you, you met me in court. I told you something. I said I will call you because she's not fighting you. They are using you to fight her, and she's not seeking for anything. They went and bring you back because they wanted this one to go out because they could not have their way, and she's not seeking for anything. There's no case here. If you are going to court, you are wasting your time. Call your counsel, withdraw the charge, let her have her freedom, and everybody leaves. That's all. Owe feature you kuni. No one be talking.
If any na-ekwu that na Chinonso ọ na-ebute na the guy nwụrụ anwụ and Chinonso bụ ọgọ nwoke ọnwụ the guy wute m na-asị ndị friends ya niile anụnwa na-asị na ọnwa mbụ ihe bụrụ ambassador ngozi nwa m egwu okwa di ya fa nọkwa ọfụma fada esekwa okwu fada esekwa na-asị ha biko ndị friends ya niile na-ata nwa m afụfụ ha ma na ofu nwa ka nji falapụrụ m ngozi ka nwa m ọ dị azọ ife di ya nwere ihe o ji property di ya eme o so fabulu property gaba fabulu moto ha bulu everything ọkwa ha bụkọla akwụ ya niile ụlọ bụkwa fa ka ihe a na-achọta small girl na-alụ nwa mini years ka ngozi ka dị na mini years second wife ọ jelu ọ ife ọjọọ ka ọ bụ ọkọ nwoke na-anụ second third fourth ọmụkara this guy nwụziri anwụ ọmụkara this guy nwụziri kelie nwa mmere ndị a ọmụkara this guy nwụziri anwụ ọmụkara na ọnwụ na anwụ ka ọganezi ka anyị emesi nwa bụ ike maka na enwere ego ekwulu anyị ọnụ anyị maka na ha bụ ndị sekuriti ndị ebube agụ ka a na-akpọdo ichiri nwa m nwaanyị ka nwa nwaanyị mee Chinonso ọkwa ha na-ebiazi na nwunye ọfụma ọkwa ha n'ọdụ husband and wife ọmụkara this young guy nwụziri anwụ ọmụka this guy nwụziri ka ha ji emezi ife a ọ bụla Chinonso dị ndụ ndị a na-eme ya ndị a na-eme ha metụrụ ya ama m Chinonso ọfụma ọlọbụ my daughter wee fela ọbụla onwe fa ọmụka this guy nwụziri anwụ ntannasikwa ndị nkwara anwụ nsị Chinonso kwukwa n'okwu Chinonso kwukwa n'okwu na ngozi nwa nọkwa pensis n'aka ntasịrị alụ otu ọga ndị n'aka ntasịrị alụ echiche a na-achọ igbu m maka na enwere ego ekwuru anyị ọnụ anyị ejiri ego nwere ihe anyị nwere anyị enwere ego ekwuru anyị ọnụ na famili anyị enwere mmadụ nwa m egburu ambasadọ o gburu ya nwa m aka nwa m dị ọcha aka ya dị ọcha nwa m adị egbu mmadụ ife nna ya biko unu lapụ nwa m aka ndị sekuriti NAFDAC ị ga na-anụ ọnụ m NAFDAC onwe ji small girl mere gị the reason why bụ na ịgbara olu nwa m ọyị nwa m wee jụ ịgba dị small girl ọyị dị girl wee jụ onye bụ problem gị NAFDAC ihe ọrụ nwa m ọyị Jennifer nwa nwaanyị bụ Ngozi ka wee si na ọma ahịrọ gị wee lọvụọ Chinonso ha wee yịba wee n'ụba iwezi na-emesịa nwa m nwaanyị bụ Jennifer onye bụ the problem I thought this guy be able this case n'isi onye be able this case n'isi maka na nwa m friend nwa m achọrọ ya na ọ dị ya ka ọlọfa wee nụwa dị na nwunye this man be able case ya NAFDAC ọ bụ enwe family ọ bụ enwe children ọ bụ enwe wife why they appoint this small girl in that way na police how many years Ngozi Nwama no police
what's the last listen to them?
I'm just tired. They should just leave me alone. I'm tired. I don't know their problem with me. I'm not dragging anything with them. I'm not telling them to give me anything. I know I've lost a lot. Because I fell in love with a man. But I'm not dragging anything. They should just leave me alone. NAFDAC, please. Because hapuzano maka nika ungo Bikon hapuzano maka. At least if not for anything, for the sake of my own future. For the sake of my future. It's very important. I'm the only child of my parents. And I don't appreciate the fact that my mother is going through pains because she gave birth to me. Please.
All right, you have heard from her and also from the mother too. All right, and we are just on the same page too. She's not fighting for anything. Don't say that I'm joining her to fight for anything. She's not fighting for anything. See, she says she has lost so much. Even the husband that alone is a big loss, but she's not fighting for anything. All right, She's even saying she will ensure that the things left behind is going to be given to the children. That's those stuff left behind, because she was even taking care of those children. So please, let us see how we can.
I've been taking care of them.
Let us see how we can come together and assist this young girl. All right. Thank you, guys. God bless you.